Well, this video started off a little bit rough. I did my whole video. I tried to calibrate my machine. I balanced two wheels, got it all done, and went to hit the stop button on my phone. It's recording this. I didn't turn it on. Oh boy. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I have two other wheels, fortunately, to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and balance those two wheels so you can see it. I want to make a couple of notes about this machine. One is in my assembly video on the back here, I showed you where it looked like it had a charging port where this looked like it was chargeable because of the cable and the block that was on that cable. Well, come to find out, it's not. It's just a 110 cable is all it is. Once you unplug it, the machine's dead. It doesn't have a rechargeable battery, nothing like that, so you can't use it remotely. You have to have power to use it. That's one thing I found out. Another thing was I had another cone that was hidden inside of here, so instead of 3, I have 4 cones. And I want to mention too, when I did my calibration in my first video that didn't show up, I tried to use this wheel, which is the wheel off of my utility trailer. It's a brand new wheel and tire, but it kept giving me an error code. It would not calibrate. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to try to calibrate on my aluminum wheels because I don't want to drive on this weight on the outside, which you need to do for calibration because it's going to scratch it all up. So I thought I'm just going to go ahead and try to balance the wheels and see how it does without the calibration. And it seems like it balanced really well. Excuse me. So I'll have to see in the long run how it does. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the machine, a couple of things about it that you probably need to know if you get one of these. And then we're going to go ahead and balance 2 wheels. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, the back of the machine here is a on-off button. I have to turn it on. I don't know if you saw this in the assembly video, but this is broke on this corner. And it's broke on this corner. It's not a big deal. It's not going to affect it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and mount my wheel. Be really careful not to drag it across the threads. I don't think that's going to be good on it. Then you have to find the right size cone to fit in the opening to hold it in there. And I think that one will work pretty good for this one. And then we'll raise it up. Make sure that cone goes in there nice and straight. Give it one last little tug. Now we're ready to check it. I've got all the weights taken off of it. Okay, as you can see, it has 4 different mounting locations for your weights. I think the S is for a steel wheel. I'm not real sure, but I think that's what it's for. This is aluminum 1, aluminum 2, aluminum 3 on your wheels. And if you want to put your weight, put a stick on there and there, or a stick on there and there, or a hammer on here and a stick on there, depending on which one you want to use. Myself, I'm going to use the number 3, so I'm going to go down to number 3. Now I have to put in all of my information up here. A is to the edge of the rim. So I take my gauge here and I touch it to the edge of the rim right there. And down here, it's in millimeters, but I have it converted over to standard measurement, and it looks like it's 2.5 inches. So I just want to come up here and see what it is, 8, so I'm going to go down to 2.5. Okay, this next measurement measures the width of the wheel, and that's what this caliper's for, but I'm not going to use this, and I'll show you why. The reason I'm not going to use this is my weight's going to stick inside of the wheel here, not to the outside of the rim over there. So what I need to measure is I need to take a measuring tape, and wherever I'm going to put the weight to, that's where I want to measure to. So from where I'm going to put the stick on, to where I'm going to put the hammer on is 6 inches. So I'm going to set this for 6 inches. Now this is the diameter of the wheel. Now mine's a 17-inch wheel. Okay, so now we're ready. All right, now I'm just going to spin the wheel. It'll go out and it'll measure what I need. Okay, it's showing 0 stick on and only 3/4 of an ounce on the hammer on. So I need this one right here, which is 3/4 of an ounce. Let me see if I have one. Well, I don't have a 3/4, but I have a 1 ounce. So what I'm trying to do, you can hear the beep. I can barely hear because my hearing's bad, but I'm trying to get all those lined up, and I got to get this at a 12 o'clock position from the shaft. Okay, we'll see what that 1 ounce weight does. All right, it's showing another 1/4 ounce. We'll see where that needs to go. Looks like right there. So that's almost directly above the other one, so I think that extra weight's throwing it off a little bit, unfortunately. All right, let's try it again. Perfectly balanced. I probably would have only had to have one hammer on weight on here if I would have had a 3/4 ounce, but I didn't. If you're wondering about the looks of this, we have had some snow. I didn't clean the wheels off. I cleaned the inside of them off in case I had to stick on some stick-on weights, but I didn't clean the outside of them. We have to wash our car. That's a bunch of salt you see on there. Plus, it has probably a bunch of frost on it because it's cold out. All right, that wheel's done. Let's go for the next one. There we go. All right, now on this next wheel, I want to make sure everything's still correct. Yeah, it's 2.5, still 6, still 17. So yeah, everything's still good. So let's go ahead and spin it. Okay, looks like I need 1 1/4 on the inside. So we'll do the inside first. And I go to 12 o'clock from the shaft, and I'm just going to mark this location that I need to put the stick-on weight, because I'm going to put it on down here. It's a little bit easier. Okay, I need 1 1/4. I'll take me a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. And right here where I need to put the weight, I'll clean it off. Okay, now I'm going to take my heat gun. I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. That's going to dry it out, and that's going to allow the weight to stick a little bit easier. Okay, I have 2 half-ounce weights. That's 1 ounce. Peel the tape off of it. And if you're wondering, I got these from Harbor Freight. I have bought the other ones like on Amazon and things, but I'm telling you, these Harbor Freight weights stick the best. Okay, here's one. Now I've got a little 1/4 ounce, and this came from Harbor Freight as well. All right, now I'm gonna give it a little bit of heat. Okay, make sure that's stuck on there good. All right, so now I'm going to spin it again and see how we did. Looks like it's still a 1/2 ounce. So we'll grab another 1/2 ounce. So we need to watch this light. Once I get a full bar right there, at 12 o'clock, okay, got a full bar lights, 12 o'clock, right there. Okay, looks like I need to go to the inside of this one. I've already got that clean with the alcohol, so this one will sit right next to the others. And it's saying I need a 1/2 ounce more, so we'll put that right there. Okay. Let's see what it looks like now. Alright. So we're good on the inside. Now we need a 1/2 ounce on the outside. So we need to look at this light. And once that gets lit up like that, take a 1/2 inch hammer on. Right there. Okay. Let's see if we're good now. Yep. Perfectly balanced. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm done with it. I just wanted to show you that these are the 3 that I showed on my assembly video, but this is the 4th one. It's a little bit smaller than even the other ones, so I have 4 of these. Just wanted to show you that. And I think everything went really well. Hopefully, I didn't need to calibrate it. Hopefully I don't need to do this again. I don't think I will, because a lot of the weights that I put on was very similar location to the weights I put on with my bubble balance. The thing I do like about this is you can change this and balance it to wherever you want to put the weights that's not visible. That's what makes it so nice. When I do a bubble balance, I'm pretty much locked into one location, you know, either on the outside rim, inside stick on, which I used inside stick on predominantly on that, but it just wasn't a very good balance. But I think this is going to work out really well. We have somewhere to go later today. Well, we just got back from the mall. Took a good little ride after getting the tires all balanced on our new machine. And we went for about a 2.5 mile walk around the mall with all the old people. So we made the trip there and the trip back. And we got all the way up to probably 75, 80 mile per hour. And I'll let you hear from her what the result was.
Oh, driving down the highway like we usually do, it was smooth as butter this time. I could tell 100% difference.
So I guess we can call that a win, and I guess I'm out of the doghouse now.
For now.
So I guess I can bring my blanket and my pillow and my bed back in the house. It has been kind of cold out there, you know. So anyway, if you're interested in this machine, I'll leave a link in the video. I think it did really good. It was a very easy thing to do. The calibration thing was kind of wonky. I'm not really sure yet how to do that, but it must have been spot on because I balanced the tires according to the machine and they did really good. So I guess the calibration is good on it. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Thanks for coming along and watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye for now.